Alright, make sure everything's working. Here we go. Now it's time for
No offense, but
big
you leave
chunk
a
of
pretty
dialogue.
wide trail, Envoy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
It's a Nim dude.
Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the
That's
past.
actually
It
non-answer.
was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future? My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
Welcome to join us.
Tea, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Nim dude, a limber term for an idiot or jackass, often used in a friendly manner. A limber word for thanks.
Anyway,
I can know more
ask
about
away.
you. Send Goop and
Yes,
Solus.
I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
I understand.
Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in the past.
Rixie the best hunter.
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between Haybleed toxin and Hytox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
Exactly, it's a Balrog.
Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you. I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
What language is
Same
he
one you
speaking?
are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
Damn. Too stupid. What's limber?
Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't.
You teach it to me.
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
Why not?
Because Solace doesn't love outsiders. I can't be more plain than that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
That's all for now.
Changing the subject. What do you need?
Talk about Dawn Shore.
Right. What do you want to know?
Can you tell me about it?
Lovely place, as the living lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble.
Guy's using his
This is
hands a
the
lot.
easiest place to survive in the living lands. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Excuse me. Have you heard anything interesting out here?
Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you have any tips for surviving?
Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Cut down a few small trees, gather moss to keep the wind out. Nothing too elaborate. With so little tree cover, you want to keep moving. The reeds near the coast make great fibers for rope, so you can lash branches together and make a decent roof. Of course, We're always moving, so we just make a quick camp and carry on. So you don't have to worry about all that.
You tell me about Don
Trees,
Choi.
rocks, water, dirt. A few Zarps and bears, but not much else here wants to kill you. Enjoy it. It'll get worse from here.
Oh, that's enough for now.
Good talk.
What, you got anything new?
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
To be free to conduct her business as she pleases.
I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
How long have the rebels been active in
Rebellion's more
Paradise?
like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
The being way of ambassador being Dune laws and the Dune blades.
And the Stilgarrote.
Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Rumors of what?
I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Stilgarrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
Stilgarrote isn't a deer. Just assisting us here. It sounds like it's risk turning people against a deer.
If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you.
Sounds like risk turning people against a deer.
I think you're right. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes. And I've got answers. Some of them may even be true.
That's all. I don't need to talk
Check your
anymore.
bedroll for fangworms.
Let's see, what's my equipment looking like? Guess I'll upgrade this for now. Actually, want to go check out. Where is it? I want to see if this like first side quest lady moved back to a house. Oh, that was very bright. In here. Oh. I don't see her in town anymore. Is she down here maybe? The Zarb's here. Well, maybe she'd be back too, but guess I kind of wanted to follow up to this. See if she was like chilling with the Zarb now or not. It's not over here. Guess she just disappeared into the void. Let's see, what quests do I got? Let's get scene of the crime. Let's go kill these guys. Get some money back from these bounties. Save first so I don't have to do everything again.
Yeah.
It's a way in? It is.
Quiet as the depths. Not sure who lived here before. Ice front. Bandits ahead.
Just seems like a big camp I have to take out. Okay, well, stealth's not happening. I hate that the kick does so much damage. It's... Come on, why are these guys so damn strong? Each one of their attacks wasn't a damn charge attack. To get legendary in there. Potion. This guy's on fire. I know. Let's go back around. It really does annoy me that like each, or not each attack, but pretty much almost every attack has like a charge range to it. Like, how do I explain? Like, you know, they just move into you, no matter what attack it is.
Appreciate it.
There's one there. Take out the little ones that are just taking up space. Having a counter really sucks.
About that one.
Oh. I honestly kind of hate that you have to choose between having a secondary and being able to counter. Because the dodging kind of blows at times. Let's get a bit more health regen, a little bit of mana regen.
Right behind you. Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Get in here.
You should.
This one down.
Got him all. Down.
Another one. It's frozen. I didn't know. potion.
He's also
Why is there so many bears? Come on. Oh my god. Bunch of goddamn archers and bears. And Kai and I don't even remember this guy's name. What's this guy's name?
Enjoy the relative
Anyways,
calm.
these guys are not helping at all. They do no damage.
Keep quiet. Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald
Let's try
Stair.
this again. Take out the 2 low-level guys in here.
Another one down.
stop right now. Get him.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
I don't think the outside knows yet. Also got an Arcanist Gamebison. Plus 50% area effect, plus 20 max essence. It's not bad. Of course, it gives me 10 less % damage reduction, which isn't great, considering I'm getting destroyed here.
Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Try to take out this archer. There's one down.
I'm sick.
There's some damage. Back up. Some fire. Is dead. Try to jump. Go. Stamina. Drink. Fire on all of them. What? Did that bear just kill me with a shout? If so, that's kind of bullshit. Let's dodge around. Fire on the bear. There's another bear dead.
He's also
Can't marry with us back in. I really hope he uses that on the bear.
Don't have much time.
I'm sick.
A little damage out. Goddamn archers, man. Oh my. See, that's what I hate. I hate that every single one of them, they get to take like 10 steps forward on every attack. Oh. Maybe I should buff up for this fight. I think that's what I need to do.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
should I just quickly get these
Right
two
behind you.
again?
Minding not to spook you.
There's two. I'll actually save here, so I don't have to do that again. Guy out here to turn around. Here we go. Some damage out. What am I stuck on? Fucking rock. Gotta get people. Kai is just stuck. Get that out. Nice. Dead. Come on, these goddamn archers, bro.
Isoxo!
Alright. Where's Merryweather? Why am I calling Merryweather? Marius. Please! What? Brother. I am dodging left and left over and over again. But it doesn't want to go over because of a 2 centimeter high rock. It can't just put, like, I can't just dodge over the edge for some goddamn reason. Goddamn insane. No, I have to sit there and get hit by a goddamn mace.
Bandits in.
Hello? Why did the spell, like, not cast? And I fell. Which means they're probably both gonna die. Let's take out these goddamn archers.
On your right!
There's one down. Get fire on you. I'm gonna use my shield as well.
Isoxo!
That archer dead. Dodge. There's another bear dead. I think I might just aggro more people. Also running low on potions. Got electricity debuff. stacking their goddamn like chain attacks. Stack the damage. Hello? Shouldn't be hitting me, you fucking prick. See that. I have any constitution increases? Yes, I do.
Isakso!
Up there. There we fucking go. God damn.
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people
Oh
out
my
of here.
god.
Take a moment, people.
That used all of my potions. That was the worst goddamn fight. But you ain't even gonna get a fraction of that back in loot. I got one health potion and a bunch of tier 1 upgrade materials. Still an asshole down here.
Watch it. So that's B. Next one's mine.
Have any loot down here, fella? No? That's great. Anything special about this statue? Not look like it. I really did all this for like, I guess 2 chests and a bounty. Actually, no, 2 chests, a bounty, and the axe I picked up. For Majestu, again with the rain, the hot, damp air grows untenable. Keep the windows open to ventilate the house. The last 2 merchants have brought reports of unrest in the city, but the road nearby is quiet. No one thinks to bother us here. Till last night, DeMillo mentioned this morning that he heard clanking noises coming from deep in the woods, like if a sword could walk, he said. I just kept him awake all week. I told him to stop. He would give himself nightmares. I cannot admit I hear them too. That really all the loot that was here? Such a waste of goddamn potions. I might as well this one here. I'm thinking the other treasure map I have has to be for somewhere along here. Let me look. What is it? This is the other treasure map. There's like 1 big hill, 2 big hill. 1 big hill. 2 big hill? Maybe? Maybe it's like this? It has to be somewhere around here. Can't go down there. Like on a side path in a cave. it's further up here. Let me look up here real quick. Good stuff. This is just kind of a vantage point you could use.
Yeah.
What's up, Emma? Been doing good. How about you? That's fine. Is this the cave? This is for the quest. I think this is the treasure map. Wish you a good day too. Stelgao's Pride. This does. Cast barbaric shot when taking damage greater than 20% of your maximum health. Plus 5% stamina regeneration rate. Long time no see. Yeah, I've been busy with work and school lately. Not had much time to do much else. I think I might as well equip this. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I'm trying to get back into doing it some more. I mean, honestly, like, I haven't, besides work and school, I haven't, like, done much gaming in general lately. So I'm trying to play more. At the camp I used? Yes, it is. Let's look this way.
Careful. There's
here.
nothing more dangerous out here than taking a moment to relax.
Take him down.
The hell are those? So damn tanky. Those weren't
Donshore
too bad.
is most people's first view of the living lands and last brush with civilization.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Nah, I haven't gotten the tattoo yet. I've been saving my money for it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first.
If there are more of those dream-scourged bears, you'll need more than a few guards to hold them off.
Let's see. If I do one of that, I'll go down here and give them their shit. Use on tattoo? Maybe. But I plan on getting it. Because like I said, I don't really have a timeline on when I'm planning to get it.
Did this place always smell like sweat?
Up here. got your
you've come
stuff.
back. Any news?
I have the Andra's kiss you asked for.
Splendid. Gladwine can finally get some relief.
I could use some, love. Many thanks, envoy.
Were you able to get us our land deeds?
Yes, right here.
Thanks, Scan. And thank you. We'd be in dire straits if we showed up in Thirdborn with nowhere to live.
Aye, that's the truth, love. Many thanks, envoy.
There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
What is it?
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking.
You need an
No,
escort?
it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran,
Don't like us much.
and they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before.
I thought they were gonna ask me for it. I guess they want me to talk to them?
Yes, I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Gladwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
You're wanted? Of course you are.
We're not proud of our past.
Start talking. Yeah, what do you
There's
do?
no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
It was a
Why?
land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Ha! More than one.
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the living lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to Scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us.
Captain Scan of the Steel Garrote. Oh wait, no, Scan's the god. Interesting, I'll be back later. So I'll come back when I've worked
Thank
things out with
you,
the
Envoy.
smugglers.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding.
I'm
You'd
not
certainly
gonna
find a
report
warm
'em.
Welcome.
Where's the... The smugglers are all the way over there. I guess this is the closest point. Dinah... I think I'm okay right now, like, on the tattoo. I'm still kind of thinking up ideas for it. There's like several ideas in mind. I'm just not sure which one I want to go with. Yeah. Down there. Do not take damage.
Say what you like about my people, but we built a phenomenal wall.
Nice.
Nothing to see here, friend.
It's all right. I know who he is.
Alright, Laura.
Heard you died and came back.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
A friend of Leofled Gladwine.
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
That sounds good. I mean, I'll hook you up when I actually have, like, an idea what I want to get. On the original deal you made with Gladwine, and I'll cover their share. Gliding said you changed the terms of your agreement. I'll cover the new deal. I don't want a fight to break out. Yeah, I'll cover
I'll
the new
have
deal.
no problem with that. Where's the copper?
1,000? Oh my lord. Can I... Let's go back. What happens if I tell them to honor the original deal? Holy shit, 1,000, what the... I didn't... Why can't they tell me these prices beforehand? I'm sure I only actually have... I only have 4,800. It's like a fifth of my goddamn money. I don't even think I'm gonna get anything out of this quest. We're living in a shantytown with nothing.
Say what you like about my people, but we built it.
Nothing to see here,
Let's
friends.
try this again.
It's all right.
I'm gonna save right here.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Here for them.
A kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
I want you to honor the original
No
deal.
deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
A deal is a
Oh,
deal.
Contra's tits,
You
are
honor
we
the
a
original
charity
deal.
now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
I turn out to be a decent person after all. Thank you, Soldis. Thanks, Alora. I want to thank Alora, but then I feel like I'm slighting the captain. Thanks, Alora.
Literally, don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you. Heard you died and came back. Good trick.
The food. I did. So I'll just go back to them. Alright, time to pack up and skedaddle. It's a ladder.
Oh, you're back.
Praise
Oh,
water
you've
cup.
come back. Any news?
Got this
Oh,
for this lady
wonderful.
alone.
How did you do it?
With a mutual
Did
friend.
you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore.
Ah, I did get some
Please,
stuff.
take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
Sweet quest down the road.
Rare,
Must
but
lovely.
refreshing.
You just saved their lives on point.
+1 attribute point. Let's increase. I'm thinking might. I kind of want the intellect dialogues because I'm starting to not be able to get them. Let's do one in intellect. Let's look at abilities. Let's see, Ranger. Increase damage with one-handed melee weapons. I think that's what I want. They don't really have any spells that I really wanna. Well, this would double the damage of my fan of flames, which would be pretty good. Ooh, this would reflect arrows. Wish I could get like a frost like specific book. And a missile. Let's go. I could just pay to like reset my points there, so I'll get one in flames. And later on when I change books, I can just change my abilities. He'll stun. Traps multiple enemies in a small area effect. Let's do that one. And for Kai, let's give him second wind so that he can come back. Let's check out this merchant over here.
No one tops my price. Welcome.
See what you got with those lockpicks. Anything else I want? Not particularly. I guess might as well investigate the scene of the crime. Go look at that.
Now, why would I want to leave a mark right by that pile of crates?
Is that Mike? Oh, those. Is it like saying to climb, or is he saying like there's something here? I thought there was gonna be secret loot. It's none for me.
Yeah.
Swear. Up and up we go. Yes, the collection of arrows just sitting here and a flask of poison. Because why would they take it? This is empty by weeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. You already met the apothecary. I'd suggest we pay him another visit.
Seems like a good place to start.
Time to pay
My guess is
apothecary a
he's still
visit.
where we left him. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Quick way down. Ooh. Way down. Okay. G-cell potions for you. That's our health potions. My bounties while I'm here.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to
Show
claim.
it here.
Yogurt.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
Hello, bands.
It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done.
Kith Warder.
Thanks to you, Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
Hey, you could have a real future here if the Envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
It's a Kith Warder. It's probably gonna be a shield. Maybe not. Plus 10% damage reduction against Kith, minus 10% damage reductions against other sources. I guess humanoids. This really isn't that good. Are Zarps included in Kith? I don't know. Is this gonna be that guy in the alley? Was there any shot? I don't know if I looked over here. Was it?
If you'd like
Oh,
to be
it's this
useful,
guy.
I could use another drink.
Where is this guy in the alley?
What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies.
What do you know about this?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the living lands.
You sold the poison that killed me. Hmm. Give me a list of your customers. One of them is an assassin. What do you guys know about it?
Just that it's supposed to act quickly, and that you shouldn't mess with it if you don't know what you're doing.
So don't, under any circumstances, mix it up with moonberries.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me.
Oh, fuck it. It was used to poison the envoy sent by the Emperor. I feel like this envoy thing is being very much downplayed. Like, the letter said I legitimately have the authority of the Emperor. If your clients are killers, your reputation will be the least of your worries.
Damned if I do and damned if I don't, then. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Sounds like looking for a mystic. For it's worth, your poison was effective. You've been very helpful.
Did I have any other choice?
Oh.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, and follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra.
Appreciate the help.
Well, I suppose it's the least I could do, considering I got you killed. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I...
What'll it be today, Envoy?
I need some potions. 98 each. A waste of money, but I'm like almost out. Sell a couple of items. Right now the gyms, I can sell these. And that makes up for the potions. Let's see what we got left. An untimely end. That's me. Let's go up here. I'll go talk to the Watcher. Something to say?
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Seemed like decent people in a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
Trying to be decent, that's
Believe
all.
me, it's enough. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here. I'll be up.
Exit here. Deal with this too. Side quest from the voice. Watcher's mirror.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for.
Something in there. Oh.
First rule of Godless Ruins, don't touch anything.
Oh. Is this it? Ancient memory.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
Voices without magic. You sense something unusual.
The Adra breathes. We shape the mountains. You build your foundation on us too.
Something. Did this happen in one of my past lives? Did something disrupt the flow of life here? Did something disrupt the flow?
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
Do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
One second. Sorry about that, I'm back. Let's see. Add a gift.
A blessing. One with a heavy price. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
Kishmal was a figure of godless myth. Not much is known about them, save that Kishmal was born under special circumstances and helped erect a great city that was later destroyed. I guess that was my past life. Then the Akita are just the godless. Bear the weight. Not let my people down. Turned inward, I punished myself. If I rebelled, I would decide my destiny. Filled with an unquenchable fire. I want to do 1 or 3. They're kind of the opposites of each other. I had to live up to the expectations. I rebel. I had to live up to the
You
expectations.
faced your work with dignity. You had no other choice. While you feared failure, they rewarded you for your diligence. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
We were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us, not behind. They were selfish. They were foolish. We'd given them no reason to see a future here. It's like so vague. Like I don't know exactly the circumstances. I'd say they were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us. They were right. We had given them no reason to see a future here. Misguided.
You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood. A place to flourish, to gather. More than a settlement. A home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishima?
Wide roads, open gates, dock that would welcome the world. Schools, temples, monuments, we would find ourselves through what we made. Agriculture, goddamn. Agriculture. Or just aqueducts, we need to be self-sufficient. Tall towers, high walls protect us, we would never be refugees again. I want to say one. Say one. Welcome to the
The
world.
Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
Ordered them to clear the land. My people hadn't endured enough compromise. I told them to build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand. In harmony.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
Proud, relieved, unfulfilled somehow. I only saw more to be done. Proud.
You had earned your pride. Yet a new trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead?
I honored our laws and tradition. I tried to be firm but fair. I delegated to my advisors. My city I led according to my will. Listened to the people's concerns even when my body cried out for rest.
To lead is to serve. You always knew this. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to revere you for your selflessness. You were an example to be followed. They saw what they themselves could be. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence.
What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
God strike us down. We invaded. We fight amongst ourselves. Was there a flood, an earthquake?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you?
My people rescued me from the devastation. I perished in the city's collapse. I cast myself into the wilderness. I could not live with those I failed. If I don't know what exactly happened to my city, how do I know what happened after? My people rescued me.
They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned.
It was good to them, they're good to me.
Together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Anything for that? Remnants of Kishmal. I like really passive. Increase your maximum health by 10%. Good. Wonder if
Hey,
that like
Envoy, back with us?
changes depending on the answers you give.
The local militia's lax.
I have water in my pack if anyone needs some.
Ancient memory. Not been down here yet. Go talk to this watcher though. Oh, this. Ooh, drawn in winter. It's frost? Yes, it is. And it's an axe, which means I like it better than my goddamn sword. Boy from 48. Epic skeletons. Jump. Ooh, entangle. Let's burn out. This beast. Squeeze all of them. I definitely like this axe better than the sword. Boom. Still more? God, how many are you? My game just crashed. Uh-oh. My game just crashed. That's the first for this game. I wonder how far back my my save is. I'm about to do that like whole choose your own adventure again. Let's see. Loading, loading. Is this before or after?
Hey, Envoy, back with us?
Yeah, after. Grab this. Let's start whacking. My entire stamina bar. You know, the priest just sitting here. Boom. That's one down. That's another down. Okay, this one. Shattered. Alright, swear it crashed last time. Lord. Instant with this guy. Serious. Nice.
Shot. Nice job,
Let's
everyone.
give him money. And hide. Some money. Nice. I got a nice frost axe. Potions. So generous. Potions at first, I'm not getting any. I got a good stock of the mana ones, but I have like no health. Let's see. Do those. And drink an Eric. Oops.
Take him down. Good work.
All of them. There's one more. Mr. Tomato. Let's that one fall. Get up. Swear. Yeah, let's go across.
Another godless ruler. Your country would have turned that one into a shrine to Boudica.
This was like easier.
Yeah. If anyone can get away with looting at 10.
Canis gloves. Plus 20 maximum offense, plus 10 parkour speed. It's supposed to be Arcanus gloves. Why can't it be a damn less ability cost? That's what I really want. I don't care that much about maximum essence. I want less ability cost.
It's a god.
Secrets up here. Not look like it. Into the water. Look like anything special. Oh wait, I was about to say how do I get across, but easy. Any enemies? Like an empty camp. Oh, watcher.
Quiet as the depths.
Not quiet if you keep talking every time we crouch. The bear. 2 bears. This bear turn around? Oh. Nope. Not working. Dealing with the charging 20 on every attack. Stupid. Hate that. Just so damn stupid. Wayfarer's Ring. Plus 15% health and essence generations from potion and food. Actually not that bad. I think I'll put that on for now. If I can get more out of my potions and food. That's a lot of destruction. Paradisian ladder.
You know we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
No, that wasn't me.
What you got going on, man?
Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
Are you alright?
No, I don't think I am. Oh, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
It's past life. Leave it there. You're a different person now.
I suppose. But that doesn't change what happened. Entire families destroyed by me. Look, I just want to go back home to the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now, knowing what I know? I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer, isn't me, but they were. They are.
No, they aren't. The wheel changes all. You're no exception. You'd keep telling yourself that. You aren't defined by past life. No exception.
I suppose you have a point. Thank you. I think. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
What is that?
Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
You have been warned.
Enter at your own risk.
Listen, man, past life. You're on a new life. New life rule. I'll take this Kraken one. So I could yoink the coins. Be a bit fucked up. And over here, eggs. And I guess you can do a little eagle dive off the cliff. house? Might look like it. Open up.
Step closer, godlike.
Cabbages. Invitation from the Cabbager. We need. My people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradise. For as long as you'll have us. Your needs will be taken care of. All we ask in return is you make use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of Paradise will be open to you. Yours, Clemenger Emond. What's going on in here? What else can I yoink? His dream journal. Now the restless night, I watched people scream, flee, and die as a mountain toppled over and buried them. Overhead, the great tree spread out its branches to eclipse the very stars, its bark a dizzying array of colors. Dreams are getting stronger, but not clearer. What soul am I detecting? Why is my sight blurred when I try and focus on it? Last I had this dream, I augured the death of my village by a maddening blight. What is the dream telling me now? I do not understand. Maybe I am not meant to. Maybe it's for someone else. Just some aggro. Alright, so what's the attacks deal moderate frost accumulation aimed by enemies? It's deal 10% bonus frost damage. What is the health steal upon killing an enemy? The heal upon killing either one. What you got going on, lady?
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you
It's
come to me,
superstitious.
godlike?
I died in return. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health. Biana said you could help me. Biana said you could help me.
Help? No. I can open your eyes, but you must learn to see. Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Touch your head. Something feels strange. But I'll just
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths.
Dip my tongue in
The
bottomless
lake
depths.
is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear?
Like,
Old and
your eyes
forgotten.
burnt out for looking at a god.
Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Chill out,
Curious.
Magus.
Something
Boon in the
clings
high.
to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices, echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough! I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished.
Didn't even
Well,
learn nothing.
That was truly unexpected.
I don't understand what happened.
I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with Something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
I mean,
You
that doesn't
only
make the
live
cage sound
because
bad.
someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who?
What does it mean to have a strong soul?
Of that, I am unsure. You might find that you suddenly have new abilities that manifest in battle, for instance. Or you may feel a spiritual connection to ancient places, like memories not your own. But that does not explain who pulled you from the grasp of death. Who would do such a thing?
The voice in my head?
I can see much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me.
Old god.
It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a
So
bell.
I guess the godless went. They had a
A
god. They had her.
godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface.
That's good.
I
right?
told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Maybe, but it doesn't guarantee it is one. One of the gods did this to me.
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
I already knew that. You didn't gotta tell me that. I'm healthy but cursed and
Better
alone.
luck in your next life. I wish I
Well,
could tell you
thanks.
that
Thanks for being
everything will work
absolutely
out in your
useless.
favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond.
Adra.
Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
When I touched an Adra pillar, I heard a voice.
A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions?
I don't want to, like, look into those souls. I fucked up. You tell Kai about his soul.
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
What about Maze?
Marius, I see terrible pain and the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
It's enlightening, thank you.
For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, Godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Alright, let's go toss a coin in the river, in the lake. Bye. Yeah. Go place coin. Guess good luck for me. Let's check out this shrine.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Wodika's favor. Welcome. Please stay a while. May the Burned Queen watch over you.
You had me at welcome and lost me at Burned Queen.
Pray, she never hears you. Wodika forgets little. Come to pay your respects at the shrine, envoy?
What the strange changes ahead to
Perhaps
investigate.
you're drawn to the totem. Oh, there might still be a glimmer of Wodika herself in the relic. Can you imagine? To show fealty to Wodika is to show fealty to our homeland. Without the patron of justice and oaths, there is no Adir. A shrine in this state does not befit a god of her stature. But one of her totems still rests here. It must still be a sacred place.
What's so special about this totem?
Totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods
This is where
imbued
the
them with
core
their
is.
own essence.
Oh, this
Can
must
you
be the core.
imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Fortunately, my commander agreed to let me take charge of restoring both the shrine and the totem. I've been posted here ever since.
Pictures unlike any I've ever seen. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I can tell you is that it's very old. I suspect it was built for a different purpose before it became a shrine to Wodika.
The cartographer in Paradise might be able to fill you in.
Really? I'll have to look for him the next time I'm on leave. If I'm ever on leave.
How's the restoration progressing?
Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies.
You read the other guys as much as
The
Vodka.
others betrayed her. They cast the Queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margaret for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margaret's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Well, and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods, particularly those that cross the Burned Queen.
This is fascinating, and what do we think about the rest?
Of course. I consider myself a self-taught scholar of all the gods, though I am partial to one.
What's wrong with Aothos?
Aothis rules over light and hope and redemption and all such things. He allegedly died, but then rose again in the Deadfire Archipelago. They also say that long ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a vessel of Aothis, and went on a rampage across the Eastern Reach. Frivolous idiocy, as far as I'm concerned.
How do you feel about Abaddon?
Calls himself a god of crafting. But Abaddon is just a sniveling idiot who serves Margaret, creating weapons for her campaigns. I don't understand how he could bow his head to that traitor.
Seem to loathe Margaret.
Margaret is a traitor. Instead of bowing her head, Margaret burned Boudica. Yet her followers claim she's not a god of battle lust, that she instead embodies military excellence and discipline. Ha! If she were either of such things, the act of worshipping her wouldn't be so persecuted in Raed Ceres.
Raid Ceres. Or a demon colony. Archipelago 3 years ago, God Aethys rampage across the fire in the body of a Adra Colossus. Did lasting damage to the ancient ruins of Ukaizo. And Grimgrad. Again is the goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption, and trials. Her followers believe in self-improvement through vigorous struggle and hard-won achievements. God's death.
Ah, you think so? Berith is the one who determines who lives and dies, ruling over the paths that the dead walk to their next lives. But Rimagant rules over the act of death itself. He is famine, and he is loss, bad luck on a winter road. Very different aspects of the same universal end.
Scan isn't he god of rebellion?
Yes, a god of resentment, and secret hatreds, and violent rebellions. Sometimes, his followers mutilate themselves so he can possess them, transforming them into killing machines that die when the slaughter is done.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard all many stories about Whale.
I'm not surprised. Wal is the god of secrets and revelations.
Wow.
Their worshippers have probably rambled incoherently at you about one thing or another at some point. It's tiresome.
Checked you long enough.
Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, Envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you. I feel you should have it. Perhaps it will grant you the Burned Queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
Just giving it to me. I'll take it.
Bet that was part of something once.
I guess I should go back to my camps now.
Yeah.
Sorry. And down here. Nice. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do, like, seemingly to, like, grind stuff in this game. It has a very limited amount, resource-wise. It's nothing seemingly respawns. It's just jump jump down point? Yeah. Go to camp and sit down this totem. I wonder if the tunnel will work like in just this area, if it's like forever, or like how the tunnel works exactly.
I don't know what this thing.
What, can I come talk? Hello? Okay, is there anything supposed to be a fragment of the past? I should listen.
Are you certain? I know what I sensed. I am beyond all doubt. A source of essence? In the living lands? Impossible.
These gods.
I felt the flutter of Audra. There was no mistaking it. It was warm, playful yet powerful. Almost like my own.
Do you realize the weight of what you imply?
Of course I do.
An ill wind blows through Aora if any of what you say is true.
Listen for more about these implications.
It may not be hostile.
Its existence is hostile.
Wicca doesn't want to share power.
Please. I've considered this with care. Think of the kith who live there. Always just beyond our reach.
I assume nothing. I will not rest until I learn the truth of this. If we cannot bring it to light, we all may be at stake.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
It's a lot that just got popped up on my screen. Details. Scales of Oathbinder. Totem active. Like, is all of this active? Guess so. Pretty. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Uses companion cooldown. Companion immediately increases your damage. It's deal. High fire accumulation, +2 in, +2 resolve. It's nice. Reviving companion grants rapid health and essence regeneration. Second wind casts Ring of Fire.
You feeling okay?
Good.
Seems like you were having a strange.
Get my ability. Oh wait, character? Here we go. It's at 6 now. 4 resolve. Pretty good.
Strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep.
Oh, you just didn't talk?
Not before I've done some reading.
Let's exit here. What do we got left? Back into town. Spring berries? Maybe I should have cooked some. Go down this way. I think we only got like the southeastern part of the map left to explore, really. Down here. Southern Embrace. guess I'll check out what this is now. What's going on?
Persistent little rats, aren't they?
Assassin's note, my friends and countrymen. Envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Adirian embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing. I pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Equal.
We have orders to arrest these traitors. Where's the fun in that? Don't worry, boy. Clean up the mess.
Guess they were dead. I fight these guys. Ouch. Very much ouch. One dead. It's fire. Nice. Eat something?
That it?
Coin, not bad. Mats. What if I get any gear later to like increase frost damage? Ooh.
Oh, God.
This is not
Well, that
good.
didn't take long.
Wait,
Really?
Butler.
Luke,
I went away.
this is a dangerous town.
Guess they let the Butler live. And I guess we don't even care about. Nope.
It's the envoy!
Ow. I don't know if it's like going based on what I have, but I kind of dislike that they are getting a high, like they're already at level 2. God damn it. Level 2 on some of these, like level 2, rank 2, whatever. And I haven't started down the resources to upgrade level 2 to quality 2, whatever it is. Saints War. Saints War.
Another win, but who's counting?
Ain't we know that. Spoiled cabbage. Health potion.
Yeah. Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for a chamber pot, I'm into the best parties.
Capture's journal, first entry. The US kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town. Moving on these developments. But he was just kind of a bully. Three weapons. I do want to get on the ladder. There's a steel chunk. It's locked. Second entry. Ambassador Hilgud promises that all he wants is diplomatic relationship with the living lands by Inquisitor Lodwin. He wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guests. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Let's lockpick it.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Customs. Some more food.
Choosy.
Third entry. Going to Hillgard. It's in our best interest to force the Animancers out of Parades. Soul science offends the gods, and so forth. Promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Pure Messaverna. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Kind of secrets around. Ooh, chest. White key cameo. Restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. Not bad. Oop. Saw something there at the last second.
Over there. Looks like a note.
Final entry. There's a foulness in the wind blowing past the Strangleroot. Hilgard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it is strange how many of our party will be adherents. They like all died, so I don't know. I'm just general secret page. Apparently there's a growing rebellion in Parades. My own people defy the adherents. Rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. I not openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents, I passed a key to our cistern. Door is in the Temple of Andra, a fitting sanctuary. They use this hideout to their advantage. A hold onto the spare. Time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
Sounds like he wasn't fond of adherents either.
He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. A cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Tells me these rebels
Maybe
won't
we
go
should bring
quietly.
reinforcements. I bet Hilgard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we asked nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right. After you.
I guess we go check out the cistern. Secrets down this way. Chest. More stuff. Nice. Dr. Butler.
Did you kill all those bandits, Envoy? We're still waiting to decide on a new Clavager.
Let's see. Maybe I can pick up some more potions from the militia store, perhaps. I doubt it, but I'll check. Ooh, wait, what's down here? Oh, there has to be something good. That's it. But for sure there'd be like a chest down here. Right? I don't know, it's just the handle. Ooh, wait, right there. There we go. Give me some good stuff. Nice. I need to take some time and like break down all the equipment I have in my stash. There's a backpack there. Oh, know me, I love to loot. It really wasn't that much. See if there's anything extra over here. Yeah. Yes, there is. Yeah. I think I really did most of what's over there. Think of a wall.
The ruins! Why assault our ancient Pargrunan ruins? You could have just walked around that wall. Someone help! The god likes a maniac!
It's my bad. That is my bad, man. I thought there'd be something special.
Every sailor knows.
This is where the wealthy go to be seen celebrating here.
Temple of Andre has been busy of late. No surprise there. People turn to the gods in time of hardship, and hardship is the one thing we have in abundance. Poor Loie. She must be working long hours. I haven't seen her leave the temple these days. Go for the lost godlike. Godlike have vanished. Once a rare sight, they are yet rarer today. Let's pray for those few who remain. Walking o'er in such of answers, embrace them, forgive them, most of all cherish them, for once they are gone, we may never see their like again. Ethan, what's going on, man?
Oh my. Merciful gods. You're the inspiration I've been looking for. Please, allow me to memorize your sacred features. Let me burn them into my unworthy eyes and dash them upon the canvas.
Sure, let's pose.
Yes. Yes! Oh, I came on too strongly, didn't I? Oh, ruined the painting I haven't even started. Curse me for a fool. Helia blessed me with the gift of artistic expression, but that's no excuse for rudeness. Oh, please, accept my apology.
Just relax a hair. You're scaring the children.
Brood. I was going to warn you not to trip over yourself.
I can paint a grotesque beauty or a beautiful grotesquerie, and yet there is little beauty to be found in these dark times.
I'm sure you'll find some. There's beauty in the living lands. I'm sure you'll find some.
Of course you're right. And if I need
Wait,
to
that's not what I
brave the
meant, man.
unknown, sacrificing my life to the quest,
Oh.
so be it. Farewell, my friend.
It's not.
He seemed...
Savor this life, my
That's
friend.
not what I meant.
For you
but
are a living work of art.
good luck. Oh god, that light transition every time is horrendous.
Hey,
We lived too long.
have I... Yeah, I've lived here my entire life. So did my parents and their parents before them.
We with the militia.
We keep the city safe best we can. Happy?
You could
Couldn't tell
come
ya.
originally.
Been so long the family's forgotten. Don't really care, honestly.
Yeah, for sale. We do have health potions. I'm gonna take all 5. Let's see. Don't really care about either of these. Ooh. But it would give me... Wait. Adra Shard. Is that different than Adra? I'll buy it so I can deconstruct it later. Well, I think I'll buy these just upgrade material.
Hail.
The lockpicks, unfortunately.
Nice place.
Don't mind Marius. The only gardens where he comes from are full of mushrooms.
Oh, it's not bad there.
Gods, these Warwick bastards are oppressive. Telling me to straighten up my foes.
Yeah. Did I go up here yet? Must be something up here, right? Oh, yep, chest. More mats. Anything that's up here? It's the one chest. Guess that is it. I was expecting a little bit more. Yeah.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple.
What's going on?
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all.
Well, that sounds good.
You must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen anyone suspicious? Know anything about the rebels? I'm hunting down whoever killed me. See anything
Thankfully, no.
I can't
Only
talk.
the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
I got no perception. How about the local rebels? You know, the people
My
who killed them?
goodness, no! People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
Killer's dressed as a mystic, ring any bells? Drop the act, I already know the Claviger gave you a key to the system.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. Alright. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
I could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us, turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Why target me?
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way.
Which one of you people killed me?
Eagwolf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
You should leave the city. It isn't safe anymore. If you get it, then you're free to leave. I want to be nut. Like, I don't know which ones. You should leave the city. It isn't safe anymore.
What difference is it to you?
You believe in something. Want someone to spread the word that I can be merciful. You believe in something I hate to see loyalty punished. I have my reasons. Just go. I don't like. I don't want to kill her. I'm merciful.
So that's how it is. Build a reputation so you can tear the rest of us down. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradis. You won't...
It's not really what I meant. Let me try. What she say if I... Just say I have my own reasons. I wanna side with the rebels. Fuck the Empire.
But
Hail.
Let's skip through this fast. Anyone suspicious? You know who killed me? Up the act.
Yes,
Be sympathetic. What's the Resistance want? Or target me. One of you people killed me.
If you're the...
Leave the city isn't safe anymore.
What difference is it to you?
I have my reasons, just go.
No need to tell me twice. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradis. You won't see me again.
well, that's
Take the door into the system. Your killer awaits you.
Smugglers report. Our woman got caught smuggling her goods into the city today. The goddamn Adirian envoy lent their aid to the laughably incompetent guard that was tasked with the inspection. Not for help from the godlike, I'm sure that our contact would have made it to the city just fine. She was hauled away to some cell or another. I just hope that would have faded away so it isn't too harsh. Ooh. It is my bad. He was smuggling grenades. Oh no, is that gonna like give me bad rep with them? Like, can I not be peaceful because I turned in the smuggler? Oh, that'll be unfortunate.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Just wanna talk.
They don't look friendly.
Just wanna talk. Oh, whatever. There's one. Take care of him. Take care of that guy. God damn it. In my way. They die. This fire circle's kind of OP.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
That's, I want to side with these people. I don't want to kill them. Goes for log 1. What have I done? I made to tell Snaky the prophecy was wrong, or I misunderstood it. Either way, I'm damned. I have to hide this journalist, get out of the sewers. Wherever even the guys can't even find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me. Me. Also, he regrets killing. Supposedly. Maybe we can reconcile them.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Disarm this? Yes, I can. I don't know why, like, I have to kill everyone to potentially get a peaceful solution. I'm hoping I can get, like, a peaceful resolution. Bitch. Burn. Where's my food? Don't waste my potions yet. Might have a difficult boss fight. Go that way. Maybe I can get up there.
You know what that weapon means. Be ready.
Coin.
More ballistic. These spiders. Fight.
The potion. More spiders. Nice. My stamina back. More. Two big ones. Execution. Ah, God. Oh no, I'm gonna be back 2 minutes now. Alright, how far is it? Okay, it's not that bad. Pretty much right beforehand. So,
if you want help through that, just say the word.
Alright. It's a quick one.
Everybody all right?
I don't think there's anything in here, so let's continue.
You know what that web means?
Or let's stay spiders. Fuitu meio.
There we go. Let's save. So I don't have to do that fight again. Let's try this again. One down. Two. Nice.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you? The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too. Gods, not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
It's over here. Ooh. Secret. Oh. Here we go. Doing firebugs. Meteor shower. This one. Is that, oh, I thought I got another fire one. Fireball and ring of fire. So weird. Skanite prayer. White slave, accept this offering as a worthy sacrifice. In darkness did I nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. Shadow did I unleash it upon those that would control me. Into holding will I return to escape the light scrutiny, and in your name is this the yoke of stifling authority. So that's everything in here, I think.
Something nearby.
I can't get over there. In here though.
Coming in hot.
I completely forgot about using Mace's ability. Oh, that's a good amount of stuff. 172 coin.
There's something here.
Is there? I don't think there's anything there, man. Oh, potion. Let's Let's save before I have to do all that again. Anything underneath? Oh. Let's water? Does not look like it.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Box.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
I mean, a lot of these nice grenades. Anything in the water? Come on. One of these have to have something in them. Let's see. Nice. A potion. As many of these I can get. How do I... Oh, maybe on the way back I'll go up there? That has to be it.
Why would you waste over there? 11. Same as the blades. Hold it.
I completely missed. I should just be able to slap this guy. Got a loaf. Ooh, that's a lot of coin. A dagger.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Someone.
And I don't want to be like killing these guys. I want to side. She's a hero. She's taking out guys. Excuse me, I am behind a goddamn wall. Brother. All they do is charge attacks over and over. Hello. This guy just charges me into the corner and I'm stuck. Great goddamn game idea to give every single goddamn person a charging attack. I'm all the way back here. Just speedrun these items real quick. This way. Daggers.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We
Nades.
almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just like it?
Still needs work.
Check this guy.
There's something here.
Missed that. That's fine. Open this. Save you. Don't have to do all this again.
Why would you? Over there. Left. Probably deserves for all the good places.
Disable it.
Everyone okay?
Who's there?
Alright, she's dead. Potion.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed a point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Alright, lots of mats.
Yeah.
Chest. There's more stuff.
Got some.
Nothing actually there. Man, I wanted to side with the rebels. I didn't want to kill them all.
Eyes open.
Again, the like stupid charging ability of every brother. Why does every single one of their abilities have a launch? Like, it's the stupidest. There's basically no point in me like dodging backwards if they're just gonna lunge the entire distance. Log 3. Now my sources tell me the envoy is godlike. This changes everything. Prophecy says godlike will come to the living lands and death will travel in their wake. I must act now and halt destiny in its tracks even if I must spill godlike blood. I guess I just... second one. It's you. Dead. Need food. Eat some stew.
Nice work. Something nearby.
He's just trying to like corpses. Don't like it. Where did I miss the second letter? Was it back here? Seem like it. I've got these coins. I don't know why I missed the second log. Alright, up we go.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff? Nim, dude. Someone's up ahead.
How do I get over there? Was I not meant to go this way? Maybe here to here. No, there's no way I can make that. Because that has to go down that way. No, yeah. It has to go to the left. Dodge that. Nice. This little backpack. You guys need to not stand right in my way.
One moment. I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know we didn't?
Anything good down here? With a letter. Coin. No, 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 no. Oh my god, that was so close. Almost fell off the goddamn edge. Nice. Log 4. Killed the envoy and the gods brought him back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose and I am too unworthy to grasp it. Failed, now they are coming for me. What can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? This guy just like giving up. And this is over here just like I thought. Oh god damn it, I'm loading the save. I thought there was gonna be something there. Nah, I'm not going all the way around.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
There we go. I don't know why I had to kill all these guys in the first place if this guy's gonna talk to me.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
You don't even talk to me. Not my boot.
because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
Again?
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
I had visions when
Dreams,
I touched Ardra.
visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
You still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
Can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done.
Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Get people and leave. Hi, Marius, what would you do?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance.
This guy loves saying
Don't
second
squander it.
chance.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Can you tell me what the Steel God has done to you? People parodies for what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardea now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Aderan contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardea.
I can't really blame the guy. Get people and leave.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
Letting people that are dunes know the meaning of fairness. Quote was never with me, want to make a bad situation worse. I don't... Because the demons are fucking them up, but like, it's not all the demons per se. I don't know if it's supposed to like make a deer take a softer approach here or not. Made a terrible mistake. Was not with me, why make a bad situation worse? The people that humans know the meaning of fairness.
I will. Though I doubt anyone will believe me. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we
Roger.
mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ebbs on the placid shore. We learn.
Dude, I just killed like a dozen of this guy's companions before getting here. For nothing.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
English key. Stand for the ornate Y on its head.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the buildings to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know he isn't going to stab us in the back?
The Durans are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase.
I hope you guys outrun the Inquisitor. Seems kind of like an overall bad person. Instant correspondence. Closure email. Your help has not been gone unnoticed, and it's appreciated. But there's so much more to be done. The Adirians will not stop until they have taken control of every last inch of Paradise, not the entirety of the living lands. You need more to stand against them. More resources, more arms, more armor, and more importantly, more people. Wish to meet with me in person. Between my rebels and your militia, there's no doubt in my mind that we can push these Imperials from our home. Do you think it's kind of sus how the Lavager died? All the arms. To push the Adirian dogs out. Da 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 da. Pick up arms. Blah 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 blah.
I won't forget your mercy.
It does have like frost daggers though. Quite like those. I'm finally overweight. Do I break down or hold? There we go. There's nothing else here, really?
There's something here.
Huh? What is that? I can't get up there. I don't think. Nice. Sneezed. Bless me. Oh wait, it's up there. Alright, time to get out of here.
An ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
So you want to have more opinions about things. Ocean?
Yeah.
So leveled up again, right? Yes, I did. Thinking putting another one into might. Yeah.
Maybe 25 more damage with one-handed. I'm thinking. And well, I can get rank 3. I'll save it then in case. Oh no, because now I'm gonna have this goddamn ability point thing to spend. Let's go. Oh, I can't attack that guy. Let's go check out what the ambassador has to say. Springberries. Love me some springberries. Going on, Garrick?
Still can't believe you're alive.
Ambassador.
Tell me you've got good news.
What did the Inquisitor? Well, especially the people I fear no, not for the laws of the mortals. That I'll leave it at that.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Let my killer go free. Be truthful.
You what? Oh boy. Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
Showed him more, so I forgave him. I'm not a monster.
That wasn't your decision to make.
What do you mean not my decision?
You did put him in charge.
We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
Ludwig is the first, just let me do the talking.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
Do you really need Marius and me here for the groveling, or...?
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge.
Yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Refresh my memory.
Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
What does one do, Animancia? Suppose you'd work with people that are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars, and
and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Does one do animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
It's like a promising field of study.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
What does it fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
You expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
With the Inquisitor? This bastard's a bitch. You know, he's not even looking at her. The hell? It's on fire.
Heelguard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at
That's some
the
fancy
seams.
armor, though.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Mr. Lubin, your reputation precedes you. I'm not gonna be rude off the bat.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horrors firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads. The man explained himself, Inquisitor.
He needs to listen for a change. I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
I thought he was going to say it was our fault.
Than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. We belong exists because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. Being too hard on the ambassador. These don't exist because the Living Lands don't want us here.
What these people want is irrelevant when we can give them what they need to survive.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
I can study the Animancers, observe them in their environment. Have to get help somewhere the living land needs us. Have to get help somewhere the living land needs us.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
You really need the whole cutscene of her just walking away? You couldn't have just
She
faded
is
black?
going to be a problem.
Now take the blame for me, I appreciate it.
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwine already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
I know the type, we don't get out much.
At least you'll have that in common, if nothing else.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwine, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready.
Envoy.
So if you hear anything about Giuliana in the future, pay it no mind.
The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theories about a certain shipment of herbs. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. And I assume you figured it out as well. Do you object?
We should finance her. Keeping Giuliana in business keeps the peace in Paradise. Finance her.
Shrewd thinking, Envoy. Maybe you should be ambassador. So be it. I can't openly support Giuliana's establishment, but I will pass along what funding I can. A rounding error in our books. Feel free to let her know the good news, but do try to keep my name out of it.
I'll be going. See if I can actually talk to her about this. I thought I would have gotten a quest to go down to that, like southeastern part I haven't been to yet, but I guess I'll just explore it on my own.
Yeah.
See if I can talk to Giuliana. I guess there's Adirians here now.
Are gone, but I'm not sure these Adirian guards that showed up are any better. Trading one for the police.
True. Fuck the Adirians.
I don't think I didn't see what Heelguard sent me today. You really do have a magic touch.
Thought I'd get something for it, but I guess not.
Hey, I thought we were just getting started. Where are you going?
We've been over this.
So
Soul Unbound, Chapter 1.
Hey, Envoy. Nice weather for waiting around, huh? I can't believe he told you he'd never touched a girl. I'd rather have died. Which isn't to say I haven't touched a girl. I have. Lots of girls. One of them might have been a cousin, but she's still a girl, so it still counts. Anyway. We'll just see you around.
I think maybe the only the last part is true.
Yes, I like the way you think.
These two have names if I can't talk to them. Maybe I already talked to him? I can't remember. I guess let's go to the camp up here. Wait. Do I... Oh, I guess that's how you travel there. I don't know why the Paradise High Town isn't getting like explored even though I've been through it. It's interesting that you can't like see over there. You go here. I want to see about possibly upgrading my axe. What options it has. Wait, nope. Enchanting station, there we go. See what this does. There's 20 critical chance of power attacks while fine aiming. Fine aiming gives you plus 10 damage, plus 20 attack speed. Dawn in winter, power attacks deal high. Cost accumulation needed by enemies, and the vengeance line. Oh. I can't pay. So I guess I'll do this one since I can't pay. So that way I can potentially freeze them.
Marius, did you leave a cleaning manual and...
Let's see, what about this? I need 4 of each to upgrade it. E16. Do with this. Collect 5 of those. Collect 5 of those. And upgrade. Yes.
And my pack
is plus 9 damage.
Doesn't ring a bell, but I...
Let's see what these guys got to say.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
Killing for revenge is not my way. I take it you don't approve.
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you think you've seen forests, think again. Emerald Stair is where nature goes to try out some new stuff. The trees there are fertilized by the corpses of people who thought they knew what they were getting into when they got there. But past that is the strange stuff. Ruins, spirits, and other things that you should steer clear of.
Are you thinking of coming with us?
Considered it, sure. It wouldn't be much of a guide if I dropped you off at the edge of Dawnshore and said, good luck. Good to be
Good to have
here.
you along.
We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
I'm talking more about you.
Oh, good. Let's have it.
How do you learn your survival
When I was
skills?
a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own.
Are you still in touch?
No. She died on patrol in the Ash Forest several years back. By then, we already hadn't been speaking for years. We had a falling out over me sneaking out of the keep a few times when I was 17. Well, the few times she knew about. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own. So I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it.
I'm grateful for your skills.
Well, good. Maybe show your appreciation by making sure Kai hangs his wet socks away from my tent.
Why don't you want to talk about your life?
Because it's not that interesting, really, and knowing about it won't keep you alive, and I don't like talking about it. So why pry? Wouldn't you rather your wilderness guide be happy and unburdened by thoughts of his past?
And have you ever been happy and unburdened?
I think there was a period of 3 days when I was in training, but I might have dreamt it. I remember sleeping a lot.
I'll get you to open up somehow.
Ha! Not without a sharp blade or a barrel of Wodak, you won't.
A barrel of Wodak? Be fine
Anyway,
then.
What do you need?
That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Pleasant dreams.
I think that's also enough for me for now. Perhaps I shall be on tomorrow. Alright, bye bye.